Hey, all Supernatural fans. I have not done a video on props in some time, so I wanted to do a video on my machetes that I've had for quite a while now. And I sent these off to my good buddy Jason Waller, who runs Let's Get Geeky. And Jason basically had the. Let me come down here and I'll show you here. See the ox head there? He had the ox heads engraved in my machetes. So that way they will match Dean and Sam's. And so this one here also has it. And then he commissioned another friend of mine, Jan, to make these machete sheaths. God, I can't even talk now. And these are identical to what Sam and Dean have on the show. So they're made out of leather, very nice, and as you can see here, it is done just like the boys's. Okay, now with that being said, you guys can. A lot of people are like, "Well, Rick, where do you get the machetes and stuff like that?" Jason actually had the machetes. I don't know if they were commissioned or whatever, but I don't think they're 100%, and it's something to do with this hole here. I think the original ox heads, the hole was like more down here towards the point. And so, but this is as close as you're going to get without finding either an ox head. A frost cutlery also was the same shape and everything, but those are obviously really difficult to get. But I don't know how many more Jason has. I know was a short run that he did. And I was at one point going to do this for the fans and stuff. But as many of you guys out there know, that I don't get to do props anymore. It's all cars and stuff for me. And cars have become my way of making a living now. And I'm just so backed up, which is, an awesome thing to have. And I've got more cars coming in. People want me to build cars. And so to get to do these props anymore, I just don't get the opportunity to do what I want to do. So obviously I've turned certain projects over to people that I know that could handle it. And Jason is that guy that can actually handle that project, and he did. Now, when you get your machetes from Jason and stuff, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this, but this here is a little bit different green than this. And that is how it is on the shows. I can't remember which one. I think this is Dean's more the green, and then the little bit of the brownish, olive, whatever, is more Sam's. I can't remember the handles on Jason's machete. I want to say they're going to be more like this one. But these were, oh my God, from years gone by that I got these machetes over, searching for them and stuff. But I did want to point that out, that these are a little different in the color, and Sam and Dean's are also that way. But if you are doing just a Supernatural collection, obviously you'd like to have one sheath and machete for your collection. These are real. These are not fake. These will chop weeds down, and I don't know. I mean, I guess you could saw probably small trees down with that. But awesome on the ox head, and that is engraved. That is not a decal or anything like that. So it matches, and like I said, very cool. If you guys, I'm gonna put on the bottom in the description and stuff, I'm going to put Let's Get Geeky's address over there. So for you fans out there across the world, I think Jason will ship anywhere in the world. Obviously, if you live in another country or so, even a different state, check your state laws, check your country's laws on the availability of getting a machete. Like I said, these are a real knife. So obviously for cutting down brush and stuff like that, but or as we like to say, lopping off vampires' heads. But just very cool piece. And, you know, especially if you have an Impala or a collection that you just, some people I know don't have the Impalas, and I'm not, guys, I'm not making fun of you guys out there that don't have Impalas or anything, but some of you guys have very impressive supernatural collections. And so if you don't have that collection in this junior collection from Jason yet, please get a hold of him. He does awesome work. Everybody's a team on this, putting these things together. And I mean, the sheaths are so nice. They're, as you can see how that bends, that is not a thick leather sheath that would be very rigid and stiff. And that is how Sam and Dean's are. They are not a rigid sheath. So you guys are getting as close as you possibly can with these without, and I repeat, without going up on set and taking them from the props department. So, you know, how cool is it that you can actually put in the machetes or a machete into your weapons box or into your display case or whatever it may be. But usually when you do cons and stuff, if you're doing it with an Impala and stuff, you know, they're more concerned about, at least the cons that I've been to, they haven't really said anything. And we've had these in there. Anything they're more concerned are the guns real and stuff like that. And, you know, we just say, hey, everything's a prop. It's a movie prop, you know. And technically it is. I don't think really I'd want to go out hacking down brush with this thing. There are better machetes than these. But, you know, if you want to, I mean, obviously it can be done. But like I said, I wanted you guys to know about Jason and this wonderful creation that him and Jan collaborated on. I think Jan will not do these for people. So if you're like, hey, I got a machete and I want a sheath and I want to get a hold of Jan so she can make me this, I think it's an exclusive deal through Let's Get Geeky over at Jason's deal. So it was, you know, sometimes that's the way it goes. And Jason and Jan are friends. Jason and his crew went with us down to Austin, Texas when we went down to Jensen's bar and the machetes he brought, or the machetes, when we went down in the Impalas. And, you know, Jason brought his Impala and drove it in. And he did, I think, the last leg of the way, I think he, around Waco or so, the Impala came off the trailer and, you know, he started driving it. And he's got an awesome Impala. He's a great guy. Honest as the day is long, and he's always out there to help fans, and he does lots of shows and stuff. So he's a really good guy to buy from. And to me, that means a lot in this business, that if you send somebody money or you're concerned about them, trust me, I stake my reputation on Jason. He's my brother. I love the man to death. And he's not going to screw me. He's not going to make me look bad. And he's not going to screw over anybody. That's just not Jason's nature. And so once you ever get to meet Jason, and which I hope you all do, you'll understand exactly where I'm coming from. So anyway, that's my video on Sam and Dean's Oxhead machetes. You actually have the opportunity to get them into your collection now. So you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I really hope that you guys go over and talk to Jason and stuff. And like I said, posting these link into the description area, okay? So you guys have a good one, and I got one more video to do. Talk to you later. Bye.